Disgusting things I've done as an alcoholic. If you're new here, my name's Amanda. I am a recovering alcoholic. I used to drink vodka and take kratom all day, every day for about 3 years straight. My stories disgust me because almost every single one of them involves me emotionally and mentally abusing another person and manipulating them. And it really just shows what a selfish person I was and still am. One thing that I used to do a lot when I was drunk is I would get on social media. I did not have any type of specific platform. I was just kind of on there talking to people that I already knew. Instagram was how I would converse with my now fiance. And I would just disappear from the face of the planet in mid-conversation. Sometimes it was because I passed out. Sometimes it was because I would just completely lose track of time and go into drunk oblivion. Sometimes it would be because I nearly set my kitchen on fire as well as the house. Sometimes it would be because I injured myself, because I did that a lot when I was in my active alcohol addiction. I still do that, but I did it a lot more when I was drunk. We're just waking up the next morning and just cringing. I would already be spinning, hungover. The first thing that I did was look at my phone to see if I had any unusually copious amounts of messages. If I had 4 to 6 text messages, or I opened up my Instagram and saw that I had 9+, that was someone cussing me out. I would just start fights over nothing. I would take all of the pent up trauma, hurt, anger, I can't even blame it on that, just all of my issues. I would take all of them and just dump it on people. It was so uncomfortable. I did that a lot to my fiance because I trusted him and I loved him. And then the next morning, the rest of that day would depend on how bad that morning and its messages were. I would read the message and then I would immediately think, oh man, I gotta get drunk right now. I cannot deal with the consequences of my actions. So I'm gonna get drunk again to cope with them. And then I'm going to send a really long apology, promising that it'll never happen again, knowing that it'll probably happen again tonight. And I am going to just lure them into a place where they're not upset with me anymore, because that's what I need. It's making me uncomfortable that they're rightfully upset with something I did or said to hurt them. So I need to feel better. My apology was to make me feel better, not to resolve the issue or to change. I did that, I want to say, every day. I was not a partier. I didn't go out and do crazy things. That's why a lot of people, one gender specifically, gets really just completely frustrated and outraged that my stories are not wild and sexual by nature. I had no interest in doing any of that. I wanted to sit in my bedroom or my kitchen, drinking, cooking, watching a movie, and just being a little emotional terrorist. That was my cup of tea.